smartest people have at least common sense?
Maybe. What? Why are you laughing at me? Maybe. I have difficulty shopping, grocery shopping. Really, I've called her before, and I've been like, "What does this stuff mean?" I can't shop. I struggle to grocery shop. I struggle to do a lot of things that you would think would be like, but how come you don't, like, you know this? How can you not know this? I just do. Yeah, because your head's up there, like the stuff down here, I don't really, I'm being honest, I don't really care about it. Yeah, I tried living in the real world instead of a shell. It's boring. These things like, because when you start getting into, this is why I say don't study philosophy. Because if you study philosophy the right way, this is what it does to you. Stuff just doesn't matter anymore. Like, I know, like, I'll call it what it is, man. I know I walk in here and I know the reputation I have on campus. I know that people look at me and just be like, yeah, but he's white. He's scary because he's white, or he's this because he's white. He's white. I thought, really? Like, there are people out there, and I know some of you are this person. I see us all the love in the world. I know some of you know a lot of people like this. You actually believe that the pigmentation of a person's skin is the thing that determines how you think. And I say that because it's so incredibly stupid. And there'll be people who'll be like, no, but it's true. If you're simple-minded, I just don't give a shit. Do I see your skin color? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not blind. I'm just uncaring of those things. And then people will go around and be like, well, then you take it into account. No, well, and we'll even scratch our chin and say, there's unconscious bias. Oh, shut the fuck up. Their ideas are so stupid. Only someone with a PhD could believe them. But there are truths that are so true. Only a person who's detached from that ego-ness and that self-deprecation can understand them. And you have to give up all those parts of yourself, the ideas that you hold on to. You have to, as the poet says, fetch and grip the world in a loose fist, and then you can pass into death without dying. The idea is you have these ideas that you hold on to because they're important, but you don't hold on to them so tightly that you white knuckle it, and that no one's gonna take this idea from me. Anybody out there want to be right all the time? So do I. You know what that means? I don't hold ideas too tightly, because a better one may come along. It doesn't mean I'm going to defend my idea no matter what. It just means if I have an idea, you can be sure of one thing. I have thought about it deeply. There'll be times I'll tell you, I know this. And then the other 99% of the time, I'm going to say, I don't know, man. I'm not sure about this. If I say I know something, I know it. I don't hold on to things I don't know. But that means that you're constantly flowing, Because you realize that the truths of the world, the truths of the universe, are things that are far beyond you. They're up here somewhere. And when you're up here, and you hide your face amid a crowd of stars, and you're trying to understand what's happening out there, and all of a sudden things like, you're trying to understand the fractal structure of the universe, literally, to understand the mechanisms of how worlds operate. And then someone comes along and tugs at your shirt and says, we have different skin colors. Like, that matters to you? Okay, I guess. Fine. What are you guys gonna eat for dinner? How much do I struggle to figure out what to eat for dinner? I have to call her and ask her, what am I eating for dinner tonight? I have chicken tendies. I don't eat nuggies because nuggies are for children. I'm a grown-ass man. So it's tendies or pasta. I'll call her and I'll be like, what do I want to eat tonight? She's like, pasta. Okay, I eat pasta. If I don't call, now I don't ask, guess what I eat? Nothing. Diet Coke. Or I eat Mimi's. Like, do I just eat Mimi's? It's already kind of late. I just eat Mimi's. Yeah, we lack common sense. But man, we gain such massive truths. But then again, people look at you like you're weird, like you're looking at me right now. You had your hand up like 10 minutes ago when I started that little diatribe.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, what do you mean exactly by true knowledge?
That's a good question. We should study that.
What's the difference between knowledge and true knowledge?
Yeah. Knowledge is like belief. Yeah, like you believe something to be true. Knowledge is like you actually have experienced it and you know it to be true. You've experienced it not just with your body, but you've experienced it with your mind. And your mind, an intellect is a mind that checks itself, that regulates itself. It's constantly looking for biases, constantly looking for misunderstandings, constantly looking for weaknesses and cracks in it, because you understand that knowledge is one of the, knowledge is the thing that makes us human. We understand the world around us. People like to look at us and like we like to drink milk, and they're like, well, you know, like cows don't drink other. We're the only species that drinks other animals' milk. We're also the only animal that goes to the moon. We're also the only animal that climbs the highest mountains and goes down into the Mariana Trench. We're the only ones that fly. We're the only ones that make buffalo wings. Yeah, as humans, we do all the best stuff. We also do all the worst stuff. I don't want to talk about that. Because we got to focus on the positive. Yeah, by knowledge, it means that you actually, that there's a thing that's true, not just that you believe it. And that's why we have to be careful of the things we hold on to, the ideas we hold on to, because I mean, your whole life is based off of what you think. How you behave in the world is based entirely off of how you perceive it. If you walk into a class and you say, this is going to suck, I'll get nothing out of this, bless you. You're not going to, bless you. If you walk into a job and you say, I'm here for the paycheck. Okay, then what are you going to get out of it? A paycheck. If you say, I'm here at this job because I want to get experience, what are you going to get out of it? Experience. Oh, and a paycheck. You know we get paid tomorrow? Oh, you know that. I looked at my watch, my 20 days, I was thinking about, oh, and I get paid. This is dope. What's that? Yeah. If you have a credit union, they pay you a couple days early. Yeah, I teach myself patience. I have a bank. Speaking of lack of wisdom and knowledge. And so, yeah, what do you want to do? You want to gain knowledge? What do you go to a classroom for? You want to get knowledge? What do you go to a job for? You want experience? Time's going to pass. Whatever. Here's a question I ask people. What are you doing in the meantime? What are you doing otherwise? Should I get a job or not? Well, what are you doing otherwise? I don't mean that like, what are you doing otherwise? What are you doing otherwise? Are you sitting at home covered in Cheeto dust? Then get a job. Are you at home? Are you working on something that you're building into a dream? There's the trade-off then, isn't it? What are you doing? What are you doing otherwise? Should I don't know, should I ask this person out? What are you doing otherwise? Should I go to college or should I go to a job? What are you doing otherwise? Really, what are you doing otherwise? And if what you're doing otherwise is not nearly as valuable, well, I guess now you know what you should be doing. Should I try to work this out with this person or should we just let it go? What are you doing otherwise?